Wakiesha Wilson. Wakiesha Wilson. Say her name. 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 Wakiesha Wilson.
We're in front of the Metro Detention Center because Wakiesha Wilson died in custody here and was possibly killed here.
The videotape that will demonstrate what happened to Wakiesha has been withheld from folks. We're not going to sit around as LAPD concocts their story.
If the chain of command and the policy of notification is that bad, then what are our resources actually going to if a family can't be notified promptly?
If a dog was hit by a car and it had tags on, they would call that dog's owner. But they didn't see fit to notify a mother of her child's death.
I just really want answers from my cousin and Lisa Hine, her mother, to see and hear her break down and her daughter's never coming back, and to go into the police station and see how these people act. It's unacceptable.
I waited all day for my baby to call me back. I kept asking, and they knew. Your officers knew then.
I just want my family to be able to cope with this, and we need answers. And we need
Absolutely.
We haven't received any answers. We even went to the police commission last week and I brought up the issue of Wakiesha Wilson's in custody death and murder here. And President Matt Johnson of the police commission asked me how to spell her name.
He had no idea who she was talking about. How can you oversee a police department and not know that they've killed somebody?
I'm sorry for your loss, ma'am.
Really?
I am.
As you texting, you sorry for my loss. As you laughing, you sorry. It is my hope that you guys do what's right. Yes. Don't cover this up.
Right.
Let us know who the officer were that killed Wakiesha.
So as we begin to hear what's happened, and it sounds eerily like what happened to Sandra Bland, right? We begin to get really concerned.
The ignorance from the commission about certain community issues is appalling and shocking. So last week that happened, and this week nothing seemed to change. What we were met with was ignorance, fear, and anger at the passion and rage that the family and community members were displaying here.
You've had your warning. Now you have to leave.
The system is actually set up to create these outcomes, right? If you look at the armed police response to us going in and asking for answers, if you look at the way in which the captain tried to shirk his responsibility, almost justifying a process whereby the mother of a human being is not notified. She had to seek out what happened to her daughter, right? He's justifying that process and saying, hey, yeah, I'm in charge of this facility, but maybe that was a coroner's bad, I'm not sure, right? Those are institutions that are built to dehumanize black people. Wakiesha Wilson was a human being.
What if it was your child? Now think about this. We are out here fighting for justice for people's children. People's children, they will get answers. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of no answers, Chief Beck. You looking at me with this blank ass stare, but God is moving us. Who's moving you?
There's no way Wakiesha Wilson could have hung herself from a phone booth that sits 2 to 3 feet off of the floor. It's not coincidental that she had a verbal altercation with a guard and then winds up dead. We are people. She was the mother of a 13-year-old boy. She's somebody's daughter. She's somebody's cousin. She's somebody's niece, and her life matters. Do something.
Thank you for your comments.
We're gonna keep coming. We're gonna be here every week, and it's gonna get bigger and bigger. We're gonna escalate until we get justice for Wakiesha Wilson.
Because we're going to say her name. We're going to lift up her name. Wakiesha Wilson. 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 Wakiesha Wilson.